So this week's Parshas Behaloscha, we have the Jewish people beginning their journey from Har Sinai towards Eretz Yisrael. And the Torah gives great detail in terms of how Klal Yisrael traveled. It talks about the tefillah that Moshe Rabbeinu said, Vahi ben Aaron, as we began to travel, the indications that we had in order to know where to go, the Anani HaKavod, the clouds of glory, stopping at certain places, indicating where we should go. And it's all summed up in that pasuk that says, Al pi Hashem yachanu, Al pi Hashem yiso, that we traveled and camped exactly the way the Rebbeinu Shalom wanted us to, exactly the places the Rebbeinu Shalom wanted us to be. And so we know that there's a general principle, which is that every mitzvah of Torah and every parsha of Torah is telling us something about ourselves. And so what do we learn about the fact that the Torah is so, it goes into such detail and is so marach about this inyan of masas, of traveling through the desert, going towards your destination of Eretz Yisrael. So in Chassidus we're taught that one of the most important lessons that we learn from this is that, if you think about it, it's interesting, most of life is spent traveling towards something. Very rarely are we actually where we want to be. We're usually either going to shul, going to work, or working in order to be able to live. Most of the things that we do are in order to eventually get to our destination. And so that could be a depressing thought, that most of life is involved in just a necessary evil to get you to where you want to be, but you're never really there. And so comes our Parshas Behaloscha and says, no. Al pi Hashem yachnu, Al pi Hashem yiso. Even though it's true, Eretz Yisrael is a destination, and we all have our goals, our destinations that we have to be at, but the pasuk in the parsha is telling us that you should know the exact traveling, the exact positions that you're in while you're on your way to your destination is also b'hashgacha pratis. Although the Jewish people, their destination was Eretz Yisrael, but the exact route that they took and how long they stayed in this particular spot in the desert and when they traveled and how they traveled was all b'hashgacha pratis. Although there's this general mission of getting to Eretz Yisrael, but there are many missions along the way. And every single stop along the way, every single point of traveling is an accomplishment in and of itself. And that's something that we have to be mechazik ourselves with, that although we have our destinations and our goals in mind, we shouldn't ever think, chas v'sholem, that the traveling and the effort and the energy we put in order to get to our goals are only significant through the fact that they get us to our destination. It's al pi Hashem yachnu, al pi Hashem yiso. It's the traveling itself. Even that which to us would seem as only a preparation and hachana and a heichatimsa just to get us where we need to go, that itself is exactly where we're supposed to be. Every single moment of life, every single place that we find ourselves in, although there could be natural explanations of how we end up there, we have to believe with emunah pshuta, with simple faith, that we're exactly where we're supposed to be for the particular shlichus of that moment in that time. So Hashem should help. We should enter into Shabbos with menuchas nefesh and menuchas guf, and both individually and collectively see the redemption of our people. B'bias kol tzedek, meher v'meinu amen.
Thank you, Hashem.